when you do that, that low point is just too early. So from there, you slide in, head tilts back, hit the ground first. So stop at the top, right? And then you're gonna go left hip back, extend your left leg, keep the club on plane though there, and then turn, that's it. We almost swing like too much at the ball, rather than think more about your target. You know, as soon as you start to think about your target, you'll move towards the target. Yeah, so exactly what we were saying about the left leg extending in the downswing, the right leg should extend in the backswing. But at that point there, right, keep the hands where it is. Yeah, you want to be like there, keeping that there. Let's have a look at this then, Michael. So I think, like I would say, like setup and backswing isn't far away. So like, a lot of the stuff we've worked on,
yeah,
you know, takeaways better, club face nice and square, and you get it into a reasonable position here. Now the issue largely lies in the downswing, stuff we spoke about in the past, but it is all, like, again, I'd say you're in a reasonable plane coming down, but it's this rotation that's affecting you. As we're coming down, you start to lean back a little bit, so we get too much slide of the hips. See that left leg collapsing? Yeah. So if I just show you, essentially this is quite good, but then because this is also square on as opposed to the rotation, when you do that, that low point is just too early. So from there, you slide in, head tilts back, hit the ground first. So it's about trying to give us a feeling to rotate through. Okay, so like I'd always say from the top, we know we need to get into that position, left hip out the way. So from there, left hip extend, left leg extending, and then it's more this move here. And I think I've done it before, but I'd hit some half shots. So just like, you know, even that 75 marker there, just go back and then just turn. Again, see how the hips are facing the target. So from there, and just get used to that rotation, because it'll get you hitting it straighter, but it'll get you striking better as well. So stop at the top, right? And then you're gonna go left hip back, extend your left leg, keep the club on plane though there, and then turn, that's it. Try and do that, but stay down as well. So what you're doing there is you're kind of doing that. And it's a common fault, you know, when you start hitting too much with the hands and arms, there's too much inconsistency. You see good players, you know, from the top, it's all rotation of the body, isn't it? And that's where the power comes from. You want, when you get to the top, you want to start at the ground where you're just pulling down with your arms. Start at the ground and then feel the hips opening there, rather than just pulling straight down. So try and initiate it more so with the lower body. Oh yeah, love that. Well done. Better. And again, I'd always start slow. So even like 50% speed, because I think when you go fast, you'll naturally revert back to. Yeah, certainly straighter. I'd say you're rotating better, but I'd say your upper body's still tilting back. Yeah. Well done. Better. Can you start to feel more of the body doing the work? Yeah. I also think, you know, we talk about the concept of rotation. I think a lot of people, and I see it a bit in your initial swing, we almost swing like too much at the ball, rather than think more about your target. You know, as soon as you start to think about your target, you'll move towards the target. So as I swing here, all I'm going to try and do, I'm going to rotate to the target. So you see how everything's forward rather than down there. So it's it's almost in your mind as well, in a sense of try and move towards your target, and you'll find your rotation will improve. And I think the other thing We always get told to keep our head down, don't we? Before we get into that, if you would like a more tailored approach to your game, please reach out on Skillist. There's a link in the description below. I've got lots of programs on there to help you reach your goals for this year. What you will receive is an analysis of your swing, broken down frame by frame, and then you will receive a video of me demonstrating exactly what you need to work on, along with some drills to help you reach your goals much sooner. Back to the video. So everyone, we kind of like, we get built into being too much this way. I wouldn't say don't keep your head down, but what I would say is, as you're coming down, you can allow your head to come up a bit earlier, and it will help. Close. Still a little bit of, again, it's the slide of the lower body, tilt of the upper body. It's the same fault really. It's trying to, it's trying to rotate around your left side. If I hold a club in there, right, and you're just going to try and rotate against that. There you go. That's it. Do that again. Try and extend a bit more with the left leg. There you go. That's it. Oh yeah. Better. I want you to build in the awareness that the weight's going to be in your left heel at the finish position. So full swing, turn. See how the weight's on the outside of your left foot there? Want it in the left heel. Yeah, I'd say it's not far away. We just want to see the hips open a little bit more. No, it's not far away. You can see obviously that front leg collapsing a bit there. Let's now just start to just see a bit more rotation in the backswing. Before you look at here, obviously the consciously shorter swings. Let's really rotate to the top now. Let's try and get, if I show you, top of the backswing. There. But at the moment you're sort of here. So you almost want to feel like your back's facing the target. There. Back to target, there you go. If you thought you were going to be stiff tomorrow, yeah, you definitely will be. That's it. Exactly what we were saying about the left leg extending in the downswing, the right leg should extend in the backswing. So you think about it there, watch. There. So right hip's going back, left hip's going back. Yeah? See that? So swing back, right hip back, that's it, and then left hip back. That's it. And that'll basically, when you get used to it, it'll get you a bit shallower on the way down. So the more you turn, the more the club will shallow out for you. You're not going to get steep into it, which is kind of what you were touching on before, wasn't it? Not bad. So if you look where you are here, Michael, look where you are now, top. So good that. Really good rotation there. So because you're quite square on there, really start. Again, you'll see most top players, right? As they get into this transition, as they get into that delivery position there, this will already be starting to clear where you're sort of like that, rather than like that. So it happens a lot earlier. So just swing to the top, right? Up to the top. Now come halfway down. At that point there, right? Keep the hands where it is. Yeah, you want to be like there. But keeping that there. That's it. So go to the top, right? Turn your hips. That's it. Turn them a bit more. There you go. That's your feeling. That's where you want to be. So much more open earlier. That's it. Oh yeah, great shot. Well done. Just do that every time.
Yeah, our swing's very up.